Hi everybody, good morning. Welcome to another edition of Money Garden. It is Money Monday today, and very quickly we are going to address a little bit about the different ways you can invest your money and grow your money. I have found many times people tell me or ask me things like, do you think I can put a Roth IRA into a mutual fund, or can I put an index fund into a CD account or something like that, and then I'm realizing that it's just because there's a lot of confusion out there and people don't really understand. So I'm trying to shed some light to it. And so to start off very quickly, let's go back again very quickly and then talk about the different ways of taxation, how taxation is going to affect at distribution, the way we grow our money, the way we save for retirement, college savings, etc. So the taxation, again, they are the three different ways, if you guys remember that, right? One is the what we call taxable, right? So this would be your savings account, checking account, your CD, maybe some even mutual funds. You put money in here, you're going to get some return over the course of your year, and then at the end of the year, whatever money you made on this, that's considered growth, and you will have to pay taxes on it. Then it's something called tax deferred, which basically just means that you are going to put money in these tax codes, in these accounts, before taxes. The government allows you to take money out of your income. You're not going to pay taxes on that income for that particular year. You're going to grow your money, but you will pay taxes for it later. So some of these products are the most well known is a 401k. Most people know what a 401k is, a 403b. An IRA, if you don't have a 401k, then you can have an IRA, which stands for Individual Retirement Account, a SEP IRA, a Self-Employed Retirement Account, and certain type of annuities as well. The annuities, I know there's a lot of people just they cringe a little bit at the word annuities. One day I will talk about specifically just annuities. It's not a good or bad, it's just having the right product for your situation. And if anybody out there had ever any bad experience with any annuities, again, I would just invite you to consider perhaps it was just not that the product itself was a bad product, it was perhaps maybe not the right product for your situation. So with that said, then the third way is the tax advantage, which is a Roth IRA and a cash value life insurance. In this case, basically you will fund these particular products with after-tax dollars. So after you paid your taxes, these are your discretionary income or your savings, if you will, and you can put it in some of these products. So this is first, let's start with this. These are some of the products. Now, how does money grow within these products is going to be determined by the funds that we're going to pick. And this is specifically what I wanted to go more into today and talk a little bit about. So once you pick your taxable product, how fast does it go? So the reason I wanted to start here, because again, put it a little bit more in context. First of all, you decide what kind of accounts, taxable accounts. These are not necessarily actual growth products, but these are accounts where you can put your money in, and it will determine how you are going to be taxed at distribution over time. But now, how does money grows in any of these accounts? Well, this is where the funds come in, right? The different ways. And so this is really specifically what I wanted to bring us today, to talk about the different ways of investments. So what I want you guys to think about, all of these different taxable ways, right? This is just determines your tax code, how you're going to be taxed on it. Think of it as your vehicle, right? Think of it as a car. Although I'm not really into cars that much. I don't know much about them. I don't really care much about them, but I'm going to use a car analogy because I feel it's very, very simple, and it breaks it down and it's easy to understand. And when it was a long time ago, when it was explained to me, I understood it. It made sense. So I want you to think about it this way. So the CD in your bank account, right? It's gonna be taxable, right? Your 401k, your IRA, your SEP IRA, your Roth IRA, your annuities, your cash value life insurance. These are all, think of them, it's your vehicle. It's you take a car and a shell, and I'm going to use this car to put my money in it. Now, how fast or how slow this car goes, it depends on the engine you put in, correct? So now the engine, is it fixed? the engine is where you select your funds. It's where you select your mode, your growth mode. Is where you select all the other things, how long you can't touch your money, how long it is tied up, how much return you're going to get, what is the risk level, all of these things. Ultimately, what is going to get you the result that you want, what's the best product for you. It's going to determine how fast you're going to make the money or get your return or double your money or whatever your goals are with that particular product. So, and these could be the different engines that will determine how fast your money grows. Could be a mutual fund, could be stocks and bonds, could be which is directly in the stock market, right? Variable funds, this is some risk level of variable fund. Some are very aggressive, some are completely in the market. Some may offer, there's some products out there that may offer some level of protection. You could be like midway risky. You can get certain percent of the upside of the market, and the company, or depending who you go with or what product you decide, there are some products out there that will say we'll take some of the downside, something called like a variable annuity, for example. So variable funds, fixed growth funds, right? That the risk is very, very little, and they're going to guarantee you a certain amount, and then over time you're always going to get the rate of return. However, you're also not going to get anything above it, but you're also not going to have to worry about losing your money. Fixed growth fund, index fund. Index funds are excellent. Again, it's a really great way to invest your money, because again, index funds in many cases, they protect you on the downside, so you do get the safety of the bank. However, they also allow you growth on the upside, where you can get the return of the market. So safety of the bank, return of the market. It seems like a really good middle way. So these are like index funds. And then money market funds. Money market funds, again, usually these are for people who don't like risk at all. You will put your money in, you will get a very, very low return, but at the same time, probably your money will stay pretty safe long term. So, and there might be some other out there, but this is just overall, these are the majority of the funds that majority of people will choose to invest their money in. But just to clarify again, how do we invest? The different taxable, the tax codes, whether is it an IRA, a SEP IRA, and then a Roth IRA, a 401k, or a CD, is your vehicle. Is your vehicle in which you choose to put your money in, and how it's going to determine how you are being taxed. The fund. So you can have a mutual funds almost in any, except in a CD, but you could have mutual funds in your 401k. You can have mutual funds in your SEP IRA. You could have mutual funds in your Roth IRA, be invested in mutual funds. You can have one Roth IRA and you can have 3 of these funds, right? So this is the engine. So the funds are the engine, right? And the different tax codes, the different accounts are your vehicle, essentially, how you invest your money. So I hope that brought a little bit more light onto how this whole thing works and clarify it for you guys a little bit. And then based on, first you choose your taxation, your mode of taxation, the long term, the short term, where you put your money. And then second, once you have chosen that, within any of these, now you can look at, okay, what are my options in terms of how fast I want this to go, how slow, how safe I want this to go. Then you're going to choose your engine, aka funds. So I hope that helped you guys. I hope that brought a little bit of clarity to the situation. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any comments, please comment below, and I'm always looking forward to your feedback. And I hope you guys have a great Monday. Have a fantastic week. I will see you Wednesday.